damage to the Drow Ranger to perhaps bring down this Lycan. They have the vision on him. See him from that Observer Ward.
His shapeshift is back up in 5 seconds now, and
he's not leaving.
I don't know about this. They see him.
Grip.
They realize that SVG in the area just gonna grip him, and the punches are there as well. As this is going to be Lycan fallen yet again.
So much bonus damage.
Always Want to Fly shows up, and the snowball, they try and turn this. There's going to be the Winter's Curse. Now, No Fear, kind of in an awkward position, but maybe they can actually fully commit here for resolution. There's the Nightmare onto one. You are trying to make the damage happen. He's turning on to No Fear as well. They're going to be able to find the kill with the Thundercat's Breath, and Yawar needs to run and hide, but they've got eyes on him. Winstrike striking back in a big way.
Very costly there for VGJ Storm, unable to exit the area after the pick, so great response. Means they are free to farm the bottom, but it's that whole idea of trying to force pressure down here, see if you can get Winstrike to rotate to that bottom and kind of give in to that pressure rather than keeping the Roche for themselves.
Arrow hits onto the Tusk. They got him in his sights. The snowball's going to be there. They're also under the cover of Moonlight Shadow now. They have two. Global Silence comes out, turns it back around. The shards, but it's not enough to keep him alive. Now Silent chasing forward, seeing if he can find the kill on UR. Leaps up to the high ground. Nice jump away there from him on the other side. Not able to get out of there. And UR actually plays his way out of that. Always Want to Fly, now being assaulted by Snaking. There's going to be a buyback on the Tusk. He wants to get into this fight. They're showing up and they're starting to tear down Winstrike. Not quite caught right on the edge there with the Pit of Malice. He's going to be low on mana. Can they catch up to him? I think so, as it's going to be VGJ Storm finding the kill onto Nangrata. Streaming forward.
They need the damage right now from Silent and him and all of his summons.
I don't have the Mirana with you, and you might need to back out here as Winstrike going to chase for the moment. It's really hard right now for VGJ Storm to go into this. Are Winstrike going to try and steal it away themselves, or are they just going to hold the pit?
There's 3 levels in the Arctic Burn right now. The curse is up, very dangerous, if Lycan is still with the summons.
This is really scary. Now Mirana's shown back up, the Winter's Curse to turn it, they find the kill. Great play, now they're all stuck in the Pit of Malice as well. Iceberg going to be found and killed off by Snaking. The punches coming so strong, but Silent trying to turn this around. He can only get the Bane. They're all stuck again in the Pit of Malice. They buy back on the Bane and want to try and take the second round of fights. VGJ Storm just commanding this area.
Yeah, great play. Withdrawing back to their side of the river, holding the high ground from it, waiting for the perfect opportunity, and MSS finds it. And now pushing forward once more, SVG. The brilliance of Bane, you can just catch heroes like this unaware. They're trying to send in a summon to help them from the Nightmare, but won't be there in time.
Now Roche goes their way, and the last couple of minutes have just been...
You can try and throw out some shards or something as a Tusk, but you just don't have the mana pool when you're this poor. Nothing for it.
Pass by, ships in the night. The snowball's there though. Maybe an opening. Walrus punches down as well. They throw down the ulti, chasing away Yawar. It's in trouble. They're actually gonna Dark Rift in towards this as it's like Yawar thinking about chasing now as well. Are they gonna try and take this fight? Resolution is here. The punches come out, they have the dust down as well, and there's going to be the Pit of Malice. They're taking these fights on so many different angles, and they're winning all of them, it feels like. Resolution might end up going down, that's only the Aegis though. Can they find any more Global Silence? This could be okay for Winstrike as they find themselves second kill. Now the Tusk having fall, but Resolution being chased. Silent did not get hit there by that gust, and as they try and kill him off, Silent wants this so badly. Iceberg as well, they almost find it, Nangrata is there. They take down 3. Now can they find Snaking Arrow to try and stop it? It only hits there onto a wolf as they chase forward for more. Nangrata looking for an opening, but I don't know if they're going to be able to slow them down.
The old classic, these new styles where you have to play this Weaver, this Mirana, not really something that was ever in his toolkit. We're talking like 10 games sort of a deal in Pro Series and able to turn up here.
With the dust and the Diffusal Blade, they get the Silence there, but he got the Sakuchi off and now chasing for more Silent. You need to go in onto Snaking. They also get the Nightmare onto the Tusk. There's no safe follow-up. They have the, well, Global Silence. I don't think that's enough either. Silent goes down. They have killed off SVG, but it comes at a hell of a cost. And now Snaking walking forward. They drop down sentries and wards. That's going to be another dead. In trouble. Snaking streaming forward, seeing if they can find Always Want to Fly.
He wants him with this curse. I can MSS.
Oh, they get him there. Up on the high ground. The Pit of Malice is down. Always Want to Fly being ran after. There's going to be the Winter's Curse follow-up. They got one after the other. There are no buybacks on these heroes. Iceberg in trouble and dead.
If Lycan's dead and Curse is still up, that fight's going to be very, very difficult.
That decision to not buy back there on the Zeus. The
a lot of teams have definitely seemed a bit hesitant, even when you look at the play and you're like, all right, this should be easy. Like, it should be relatively impossible to lose too much here, but it's TI. You know, the nerves get to you. You want to play everything as safe as possible. That was just the right amount of aggression there for VGJ. Storm.
Out in front, the two-person gust, the Pinamals follow up. Look at the damage coming out as they've got Silent again. It's 4 too much, and there's the Winstrike curse as well. He's going to be caught and possibly killed off as well. No, if you're trying to take away resolution from the fight, Nangrada did get the BKB off, and they have the snowball saved for the moment. MSS being assaulted. There's no buybacks on the rest of the heroes, though, and Nangrada going to be caught, stunned, and killed.
This just might be the best game for Guardian Creeps ever. Just being
center, they don't want to have to run to the Underlord first. Even ahead of him is going to be the Creeps. But they'll take down this shrine, it looks like, and even fighting around the shrine, Winstrike don't feel confident doing it.
Yeah, there is vision in the area thanks to the Wolves. They're scouting out where VGJ Storm are at, and it means Winstrike won't make any sort of mistake here, but their tier 2 tower falls now, and nothing's stopping them from securing that last lane of Rex.
Butterfly done for resolution.
Oh, they're starting to wrap around behind them. I don't know if this is going to benefit Winstrike.
I mean, they see everybody. Global Silence comes out. They have the snowball as well. The dodge away from the gust. They're dealing the damage down to Mirana, but already No Fear is gone, and Nangrada trying to take down SVG, and it does look like they're going to be able to find that kill, but it's going to come at a cost as all of them are surrounded. They're stuck down in the trees on the low ground. He doesn't have anywhere left to go. On the other side, they find themselves the Zeus. He can't deal the damage they need. VGJ Storm, GG.
No answers there for the Drow lineup of VGJ Storm. Quick out of the lanes, pretty early lead coming out, and truly that moment that decided the game around the 15-minute mark, that was going to be the clash of these two drafts. Whoever won that.
Phoenix, only level 3 right now, the lowest in the game. Silent, gonna make his way up towards the top. Start putting the hurt into snaking here. Does have level 6, but has not opted to take the battle trance yet.
And a wave cut down bottom from Nangrada, trying to get himself into level 6.
Top lane.
Wow.
Okay, they just got the kill onto Snaking.
Looked like he was going to be safe there. I thought he would just retreat, but went back in, it seems. And they try and fight for the rune up top, but it won't be there.
And you are running away. They popped the Stampede just to get Iceberg out of trouble. So many slows.
But also close in with No Fear.
If they can get into position, throws out the Wave of Terror, the Magic Missile. There's going to be the punch. They able to find 1 kill and a second. No, neutral creep. And Iceberg also, they're diving forward.
They might just get a double kill.
They get the neutral deny again. What in God's name?
It's those Prowler Shamans, man. Tiny.
This is the strength of Ogre too. Like, you see this position 5 just walking around and you can't do anything to him. He's so hard to kill that somebody else is going to show up in time.
On the hunt here, he's going to find Rezo in the mid lane.
Right, an opening possibly, as they are going to be able to jump onto Yawar. He throws out the ulti as well, but blown up. Not bad. And No Fear just going to TP away. Can they get this fight though? The Eul Scepter lift up. MSS with the dive. Gets it done, and No Fear going to be punished.
Yeah, quick thinking on that one, and then Silence rushing forward, but he's spotted out by the Venom wards here.
Careful. Although I think that they see the Weaver in the mid, so they realize that they don't need to worry about him joining in the fight as yet. Also, they don't have the Drow Ranger here, and so this is going to be a big burst onto SVG. Signs of life for Winstrike in this elimination match. Just out of range, MSS knew it. Backs out.
Still a pretty hard initiation there with that Eul Scepter.
Again, it feels like it's going to be a battle around this Roche pit, where right now VGJ Storm holding a dominant edge in terms of vision, but Iceberg just jumps in the Global Silence afterwards. They're going to go with the Stampede, running into everybody. Force Staff jumping away. Iceberg, look at the damage out on them. They blow up MSS, which means there's no Supernova in this fight. No Fear also dropping low. They get out the ulti from that Venomancer, and Silent chasing forward in the duration of his BKB, but he's slowed down so much he can't get on top of Resolution. Snaking kills off another, and Rezo just calmly walks away. They turn, and they're going to kill Silent.
And back, we have this Weaver absolutely massive with the Bloodlust.
Oh, right through the triple kill for Snaking. Just doing so much in that fight. With 4 dead, they're going to test them.
Yeah, that bucket slowly taking them down 1 by 1.
2-11, 26 minutes in, it's a 10,000 gold lead. Winstrike still looking for an answer. Again, all it takes is that 1 good fight.
Unfortunately, the 1 good fight just went for VGJ Storm.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
SVG bounds, not bad. There's going to be the pushback. Nangrada runs away.
They have an egg here.
Need to be careful.
They want this.
They're buying back now on the Ogre Magi. VGJ Storm, are you feeling it as they chase forward for Nangrad? He's stunned, but he's going to get the Supernova off Yule Scepter afterwards, and now they're in a terrible position. Silent need to run. They do drop the Supernova, and now Snake King sees always want to fly, is going to die, it looks like, and Silent, oh, the miss uphill. All right, he lives.
Oh, he's not done, though.
He's thinking about it. Don't run into those bugs. Iceberg, though, on the other side, they're just dismantling them. Winstrike needing the buybacks now more than ever. They kept their silencer alive, but they lost their cores. And now the swap back in, actually, no fear, goes down.
I think he knew he was dead anyway. He would have just got Yule Step or something, so tried to make a play.
The barracks are being assaulted. VGJ Storm looking like they might be able to take this one unless there's a magical moment from Winstrike, and it needs to start with Iceberg. They ping out UR. It is so hard to find this kill. There isn't vision in the area, but now they see him as he's revealed. They've got the ulti. They do throw out the global silence, but the damage has been done as Iceberg is going to fall. Always want to fly, also going to die. Silent trying valiantly to make this work, but it's not happening. And GG is called. VGJ Storm moving on.
A team that looks very composed. Look at this, setting down the headsets very calmly. Jack in the booth with his smooth tones, icing over this game 2 for the squad. Very cool with a secondary Drow strat.
And again, Winstrike, it hurt.
In that moment, to be honest, they forced out the global, they forced out the Metamorphosis and the Echo Slam, and all they lost was the Venom. So not too bad for them. They will now retreat to push out their waves once again, and we're gonna stabilize toward the 25-minute bounty runes.
They found the Batrider. He's going after the Illusion Rune. Quick blink away from 11, but the Lightstrike Array and the swap. The stun connected before the swap came out.
Nice timing.
So even once he arrived in the river, still stunned up, Ace wants to keep a chase going onto VG, but it will not work. Reflection came down, and then he was basically hitting himself harder. Misses the Lightstrike Array. Paparazzi does not want to burn this BKB. It's already down to 8 seconds, but the Penitence is on him, and the Wave of Terror. Negative armor. Sunder is available. Does he have the time to get it off? He's got a target, and he's looking for someone around the corner, but no! He did it on the final Lincoln Sphere! He doesn't get any life back, so mid-1 is all over him! They're moving the attention over towards Ori. Mid-1 up and towards the trees. He knows it's low, but then you actually get the side blade hit. Yapsa will bring Ori down, but the cost is high. The cost is the Ember.
If Vici get the jump, they just get a kill. Secret have no way of protecting the hero that gets jumped, except that Lincoln Sphere from Fata. So if they find mid-1 Zember and bring him down, the fight is already extremely favored for Vici Gaming.
Here comes the push.
They're going for it.
Eleven's doing the wrap around as the Batrider looking for his target. They break the Lincoln Sphere with the Force Staff, and that allows them to push him back out. Global Silence. No way for Team Secret to really respond to this. Puppy needs to burn that hand.
Oh no!
Right now, but Ember Spirit, a huge deep dive in. Ace is barely alive, but Puppy will get him back out to safety. But it's VG Gaming on the rampage, but for how long? Sleight of fist from mid-1. He just keeps going to work, but another fantastic stun to here from Paparazzi. Steals the life and takes it from Puppy.
And Lena, since he has BKB and Cheese and the Sunder, so he can frontline for his team. They even have the failsafe in the Global Silence. Manta now used by mid-1 to push, so he won't have it defensively.
11 has an Invis Rune. There's no Sentry Wards currently down for Team Secret. And they're looking Penitence on the Paparazzi, swap Mackie, and there's your Global Silence, and Noel, there's the Sunder right on top of Yab, so he loses his life. 11, Blink Dagger staying on cooldowns. The Poison Sting that's not allowing him to jump in. 8, he'll be able to get the Nova off, and it is on top of Ori. That BKB don't protect it for long, but the Echo Slam, mid-1, control, that's the one Lanham wanted, that's the one Lanham got. 3 heroes from Team Secret pushing up the daisies. Fana will stick around a little bit longer, see if he can get a hill before this pullback ends up happening. The damage is high and Fana is out. 11 will be able to survive, and Chen completes on a rise with the smoke swearing off, but the Aegis is gone.
They've still got position though, so it wasn't all for naught. They have this position on the map now where they can be the aggressors. Puppy actually is gonna lose that Centaur. Lanham showing off a little bit. Oh, swap.
Yapsaw, that's a long swap. They go after 11. Global Silence won't actually stop it. So 11 is down. Yapsaw knew he was the sacrifice. But it won't matter when he has an Aghanim Scepter as well. He sacrifices, but he's already back and fighting. Lanham gets the jump. Venommancer will fall. The VG Gaming, what have you really got left inside the tank? You've got support kills, and maybe, well, with this swap, Tem. Yapsor, even in death, you can't
nice
get rid of
stun.
him. Lanham jumps in, but Fada hits the perfect line strike array, and mid-one will capitalize on it, finding the kill and looking for more. Searing chains up cooldown in 2 seconds time. He's Sleight of Fist already instilling onto Fenrir. Manastyle breaks free of all the silencer's control, and then another stun from Fada. This one's on Paparazzi. You've got the Sunder available, and they just can't hit. Ori's attempting, but he just cannot finish the job. Troll trap from Chen. Even now, they keep the chase going. The TA traps will try and create a little bit more space. Batrider's waiting there, just keeping an illusion inside of Roshan, expecting Team Secret to go in there, but whoever starts Roshan's kind of at a negative, because they're the ones that are going to be initiated on. And Team Secret, as we've seen time and time again, it's only with one jump. With the Yapsor, they make it work, but this is the way they want to do this. Oh,
got Nova.
Huge Nova from Ace. He may actually have a little bit more life. Global Silence will now come out, but everyone's got the dot on them from VG Gaming, meaning they may not be able to push hard enough through. They get rid of the double BS, but then Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains, Paparazzi, he has to BKB and swaps life with Lanham. Paparazzi doing everything he can to keep the heartbeat up, and they'll shrine it. Paparazzi doesn't need it, everyone else does.
I wonder why.
Because he's a thief. He's not, he's the carry version of Arfu.
Well, it is currently a 5-on-3. Secret do, however, have buybacks.
Puppy's in trouble. Oh, actually, that jump in from 11 doesn't really work with the Fidget control. Ori was still there to hit through with the Echo Slam. They want to bring down mid-one, but they're giving the Lincoln Sphere protection. A quick jump away with Lanham using the totem.
Swap!
Yapsor goes in. He's looking for the kill onto Lanham with a Sleight of Fist Searing Chains. They'll actually get it. Yapsor will die for the cause. Remember, he ain't really dead. Now he's really dead. They go through the VS illusion. Ori still looking for something else on the front lines. Losing defensive refraction charges. Lotus Orb protecting Yapsor with the Fidget. Actually connects on the Fada 2, and Paparazzi can now go big and not home. Finding the double kill and into Roshan. There is no way that Team Secret can contest this. They don't have anything left in the tank.
Big
you can
place.
just push out, that's all. Wait, hang on, Min1, hang on. You did this before. He's thinking about doing it again. Sleight of Fist, but the Searing Chain. Last Ray tries to find space. Min1's dropping quickly. He needs more time. Manastyle, another Sleight of Fist, but the jump up. Hits the target. Echo is beautiful. Double kill for him. And Team Secret, and now on the ropes, staring down the buybacks of both Lina and Ember. And you see him already coming in 11. He's been the big key play maker for VG Gaming. Now we're going to reposition it from Ace. That needs to come out before this fight begins. The blink tech is coming on the Corey, but the fight's already begun. The jump in from 11. He found Yapsor. They'll pull him in, but now they're trapped inside the river. Not exactly where they wanted to be. The Halberd stops the attack. Poppy is still in trouble with the attacks coming from the hillside, but they just keep him alive. Yapsor is a 1-for-1 trap, but a huge one. It's the ES down. He never uses Echo Slam. But Paparazzi, he is the king of life. He needs to get involved in this fight, and maybe he will have enough. Chasing after Fada. Lotus Orb is protecting him for the moment. Sleight of Fist Searing Chains from mid-one, trying to keep the control up, begins his TP, and the Light Strike array from Fada, the perfect chaining of control.
Try to fish for information here with the psionic traps, but...
They don't want to fight yet. They smoke up, but they need to back out. Mid-one is not there ready to fight. He wants to go over and pick up this Lincoln Sphere before the fight begins, but it won't happen. Lanham jumps down. He'll find the Invis room, blocking Puppy in the river, and Paparazzi, he just goes full steam right over to top of Fada, protected a little bit by the Lotus Orb, and Paparazzi just wants more bouncing. He just wants to kill off Fada, but Yapsor's in there for the summer. Paparazzi, there's just so much of him. He pops the Mana style, killing off double now, and they drag back Ace. It is just one by one. VG Gaming killing off Secret. They'll find down the illusion too, so goodbye the extra one. The buybacks have to start coming in. Fada will start his. Mid-one's already left the fight. He's pushing out the top lane. They look towards Roshan, and surprise, surprise, the big man is here. What's his up? Is he going to start piercing immunity? Paparazzi, double damage room. That's one scary Terrorblade.
Oh, look
at disarm him because he doesn't have the BKB. So hey, isn't that a nice thing to have? And they can just chain the Halberds. Ace purchased up his own one. So Paparazzi sends in the illusion to beat in. They're going for the melee rack to begin with. Blink Lasso! They found the target. Global Silence is out, and they pull him far enough away. Ace, he's still not. Now he will go down for 2 deep. Yapsor wanted to help him out. The Echo Slam! Sleight of Fist on it! Both of the Echo Slam! The spill did clip Poppy, however, so he'll fall and Fada. The same Yapsor! A huge swamp, the illusion! Fada dies on the steps of the palace! Team Secret, they want to come out. They're bought back on the VS and the Venom. They need to find these pickoffs.
Oh, Mid-one failed it.
It doesn't actually go onto Ori.
He failed the chains, he cast them too early. He might have been able to get a chain there on Ori.
Starts off with the Batrider initiation.
Swap, but the last attack from Paparazzi does follow him into the base. And they do kill the Lina.
We never get to stop. Mid1 is right on top of 11, gets steering chains off. You also have to dispel. Mid1 wants to keep the fight going, however, as 11 jumps on down. Ori's in the neighborhood. Mid1 Lincoln Spear triggers. He bounces out, then straight back in again with the side of fist. He actually gets the kill, but then again, how deep is he? Ori, there's the swap out, and he's going to find himself an invis rune, so doesn't want to stop going with the side of fist as Vengeful Spirit. Okay, Mid1 is going to be safe. They don't have detection, so Mid1 stays with him. He wants Fenrir. Spirit committal forward. Fenrir's got the one charge available and muted. Ember Spirit has to do it the old-fashioned way. 2 gems next to each other. Lanham looking for the fissure hit, and he'll connect. Mid1's in trouble. He'll Manasal try and pop back out. This one side of fist on the attack from Lanham, but he cannot dodge Ori. Triple kill for him. 5x are available as Chen Hubby walks into the middle of the fight. 3 heroes. That's not where a Chen wants to be. Nullified up and brought down. VG Gaming, they got 5 kicking. Paparazzi, Refresher Orb is ready to be used, so never-ending metamorphosis. And they fortify, buy some time. Mid1 protected by the Lincoln Spear, gets the side of fist. They want to try and kill off the Earthshaker. Remember, he's stuck at the cheese. Paparazzi goes down for the second lane of Brax, taking the tier 3 tower in the bottom lane with the lasso. It's there for the Batrider. He doesn't get out, however. Fada had the BKB to protect him, and Batrider is dropping quickly. The global silence is making it difficult to fight. They can't get the Nova off from the Venomancer. Ace will fall without getting in the Nova off, and does not have buyback to lend to this engagement. You still have the big DPSs up in Mid1 as well as Fada, but it does not matter. VG Gaming are so strong. They've already taken the second lane of Brax. Paparazzi, he's got Sunder available. They're going to commit forward, and the Echo Slam! Lanham was ready for it! 3 heroes down. They come back in again. The door is wide open for VG Gaming.
And it looked like they really wanted Secret to chase them there. They could have tried to play it a little more aggressively, but this bait play works out so much better. Basically get Mid1 to jump into the middle of them, and then very easy echo there for Lanham when you're so quick.
Yapsaw
gets
wants
them
to
the
do something here. Fada, I don't think there's communication. They'll get the stun over on the Yapsaw. He'll have the extra spirit, but look at him just focus it down. This is all up to Fada, and I do not see a way to do it. Neither does Puppy. GG, well played. It took almost an hour, but VG Gaming take game 1 against Team Secret.
Secret made them work really hard for it, though. I thought that game was going to be easier for VG Gaming after the early stage, the way they put up their draft, but Star's looking a lot worse.
I need more of that data. More of that data. Top tier 2 tower's going to fall as well. Nothing will stop this, and VG Gaming, are you ready to fight? The Blink Dagger is up, 11 jumps on bottom lane, double TPs are coming in, they're after Mid1, Echo Slam is available, Lanham goes for the fissure, however, Flame breaking him down, and look how much 11 needs to commit to this one. You'll end up losing 2 heroes, and actually getting nothing.
Didn't get him.
Oh, poop.
That's quite a lot to commit. Oh my god,
Ori, look at the damage! He just gets the penitence on him. Ori can buy a little bit of time, but Fada, 1 zeroing arrow will do it, and 1 zeroing arrow doesn't.
Maybe take a longer way around or go from the bottom or just not go there at all. They could have also just gone top and started playing up there, but they take the risk.
Why did this push stop? They were looking good. They had the Aegis and cheese.
Oh, they still have the Aegis. So
the cheese was metamorphosis for 80 seconds. The Fada comes to the front lines. Fenrir!
I feel like he's not respecting Klinks very much in this game from the laning stage to now.
Oh, Lanham. Want to watch this spot. He's smoked up, looking to wrap around from behind. Secret may feel confident, but here comes Lanham in for the dunk. He goes the follow-up fissure. Lanham hits the money. Yapsaw is still in trouble, but Ori can now move himself forward. Mid1 slow, but not dead yet. Ori's trying to finish the job, and he does do so. Back up the hill, but VG Gaming, where are the numbers? They have to be bought back. Fada, you never even triggered off his Aegis the Immortal. His biggest problem is he doesn't have mana, but now the buybacks from Mid1. VTs to the front lines. They want to finish off this tier 3 tower.
What a sick echo, and it wasn't enough.
Fada, this may be enough. He jumps forward. He wants this Aegis the Immortal to actually be burned, but then again, he'll burn Fenrir. Oh, it is just not a Silencer's day. They'll take out the tier 3 tower. Klinks is low, but remember, he doesn't care if he pops full health, full mana, and just able to force the issue. Terrorblade will come up 13 seconds until he has the Metamorphosis available, and Lanham looking to come back in again. Hits the fissure, controlling up the Wraith King. Reincarnation is still available for him, and there are attacking into the blade mail, but Ace, it will wear off. They'll get the kill. Reincarnation is gone, but so is the melee racks of VG Gaming. Paparazzi swaps the life. They want the quick secondary kill. Able to achieve it. And the lasso. This one's on to Fada. No Angus. He want to protect him. The stun control is there. And Lanham, he's actually leaving him. He wanted to go for the secondary kill. Okay, you're going to kill him. Now they get the kill. Paparazzi with a double kill. Huge money being funneled into the Terror Blade, but they still lost their top racks.
In lanes, it's so hard to come back. Just the sheer item advantage that Secret has had the whole game. They can negate so much of what VG are bringing their way, and it took VG so long to get these key items that have allowed them to take these fights. It's like VG barely came alive until they were 15k behind.
They blinked, they found him underneath the Observer and Sentry Ward. They put down the Nimbus, but will be enough time. Clings, he will fall. Aegis Immortal is triggered, and VG Gaming, you burn Lasso, but you haven't burned much more. The rest of Team Secret, they'll arrive. Global Silence is out. They'll kill him twice, and you've got Raid King in way too deep. Cheese available, but again, he'll burn the Reincarnation first. They want to go back in Team Secret. The swap out Paparazzi. He'll still get the thunder, but he's so low on life. The hand of God, they'll give more back to Team Secret, but Raid King, he's on the run. Ori looking for more damage, but the second Nimbus will also drop. They just can't fight it. Mid one is a god. Triple kill for him. And VG Gaming, they are all in the grave bar Lanham, and he's got nothing left to defend this. This should be it. GG. No other path for VG Gaming to come back, and for the first time in the playoff bracket, we have a Game 3! Woohoo! And what a one to have it on. Team Secret fighting for life. They do not want a repeat. This is both Nova as well as Black Hole.
Fenrir gets 6 from the siege group.
They're looking for 11, but Fenrir, he's just going to hit level 6 if this catapult dies. And this is something Team Secret are probably not prepared for. The catapult, it dies. 6 is up. They swap him back in again. Yapsor holds the black hole. Sunray is out. Sunstrike, it'll connect. And the black hole! It catches Fenrir, but Lanham to rise. The Reaper Sight is coming down. Yapsor will die. Did the lever get enough heal? No, he did not. Ace will find the kill. Supernova will work. Puppy barely gets the stun. Ace has the double kill. And they're looking to turn up the heat. Lanham, he'll go down. Yapsor with the conversions gets the kill. And VG Gaming, it looked like they actually had a couple of answers to that team fight, but it all fell apart. 1 down to 4-2. Ace is trying to pressure in the top lane, but that Vlad, which he actually picked up, trying to force it in.
Aegis on Ursa still, and they have that BKB to reveal. See if they can set it up.
Can they get up the hill? Puppy, Icarus dies forward, tries to slow down the damage of Husker. Perfect tornado from mid one, catching out Ori, and they swap it back in deep. Where is this combination? Yamsor's holding him for now, he's still got the BKB. They try and toss back the aggressor, but Lanham into the trees, no way to hide. This was meant to be their blink reveal, it was meant to be VG Gaming finding these kills, but it doesn't happen. Keep in mind that Roshan could spawn up in 2 minutes time, so map control is going to be critical leading up to that point. But they're looking towards the mid. Ori's just walking forward, Fada under the cover. He has an Invis rune on the Ursa. I'm not seeing a sentry ward planted down. In fact, not seeing anything. Swap back in. They want the instant kill, and they're going to find it. Huskar will drop. They're looking for the extra. Icarus dive forward. They don't get the slow, but they get the tornado onto Fenrir. Paparazzi killing off the supernova. Will he get it in time? Yes, he does. The Vibits are coming in. Huskar wants to fight. Yapsor needs to actually turn around right now if he wants to actually keep everyone alive. No, Ace just TP's out. They got the Malphus done. Ace is able to survive through this. So this time that Ace actually plays is probably another one of those mind games the puppy loves to run during the drafting phase. Here comes Team Secret, push down the mid-tier 2 tower. Necrophos is not in position. He's pushing in the top lane instead. And with the Observer and Sentry, they found their target. It's going to be Lanham. Ori jumps in. The avalanche is good for Yapsor. Turns on the black hole, combining with the Nova. That's what they want. That's what they get. 2 heroes down. Bars on the mega kill streak. Paparazzi caught inside the ice wall. He can't get back out again. He triggers the 1 charges, but he just can't run. Disarmed, can't attack either. His Team Secret rampaging forward through Fenrir as well. 4 heroes down. 11 was the last to the fight and the only one to survive it.
And that was the absolute best and worst case scenario.
Yep. They have to find some way to defend. There's the Aegis into the hands of Fada. Cheese will be in the hands of Ace. So Huskar will come back up, Klinks will come back up at around the same time as this push is coming in, and Yapso, Lanham at least gets the toss up, mid one's got Sunray to keep him a little bit more life, and the Tornado creates space, and Vada finds a target, bashing into Lanham. They're trying to actually help protect him, and it just will not happen. Vada and Rage is down, Paparazzi, he can only grab one of the small creeps, and that grabs him! Paparazzi pulled back in the Reaper side, goodbye Enigma, deleted, 11's Blink Dagger can work, he's trying to run away, he's being chased down at the moment, but Lanham in once more, Vengeful Spirit tossed up like an omelet, he'll munch on the cheese. It's even tastier. Ace looking for Necrophos. The control is there. He can just do it, Puppy, giving the extra life. It won't be enough, but Lanham is burning. He can't regenerate. They'll send him up and towards the air. Fenrir's got enough heal to keep him alive. And Team Secret, they wanted the mid lane of Rax. 26 kills of Team Secret. That's the real one position. That's how you play it.
He might find another one here. This swap on Ori would be amazing, maybe.
But they're waiting for it. Paparazzi and Ori standing close together, but Lanham and 11, they're the two interrupters, and Fenrir are on the hillside. They still want to jump in. They go in, Yapso. Oh, they both blink away. As quick as you can, Paparazzi now turns, the black hole is out, but 11 finds the right position. The side won't find the kill. Supernova trying to create a little bit more space in the fight thanks to the cold snap. They got the perfect combination. The snap will come down, 11 will be done. Everyone burn with the EMP and the Supernova and everything else. Triple kill for Yapso. This could be the tilting point. VG Gaming, they only have one buyback at Marble, and it's not the one they need. Here's the Necrophos, Team Secret, they're doing it.
And this game for me is twice as impressive just because of how hard their laning stage was. The last game for them was easy.
GG call, Team Secret. They were eliminated last year in this round, forced to a third round, just like this time. But Team Secret, laning phase, screw it. You get your team fight right, you get your combination right, and you progress through to the next round.
Be dangerous, so being able to keep him in check is all important. Down.
Kuro mid lane.
Smoke across.
Maybe he's got him.
Yeah, maybe he's going to be able to run him down. Somnus picks up that kill while Chalice does jump onto GH here. Managed to hit him with the toss, trying to run himself away. Nice through the trees. That was beautiful, Chalice. X-Nova's going to sleep one and try and blow up GH. They wake him back up, though, and X-Nova's going to be taken out by those impetus shots. GH, a long-range toss from Chalice. Will secure the trade-off there. Support for support. Ame waiting in the wings, waiting for Liquid to be out of position here and come in.
Ame over the top.
With the Avalanche, it's a beautiful position. They now throw down the ultimate. It's not going to be able to land on Matumbaman, who's scooting away and is able to heal quite a bit. But now with the extra damage coming in, Wiz relocate is here as well. Matumbaman at half HP is a little low. He looks for the kill into FY actually, but Matumbaman finally falls. Mind Control still in the back line, tries to go for FY, tries to juke it out, can't quite get it. Relocate not up in time. Mind Control combo, the Avalanche combination. Here comes the chain frost though. It's going to bounce back to Chalice. No, it doesn't. Ame far enough away, and now they go for the heat-seeking missile. Maybe they still chase down these supports.
They're going to free up a lot of the map control. As long as they keep this mid-tier 1 tower alive for themselves, it's going to be a lot easier for them to play. They can play around this bottom shrine area too.
Matumbaman, Avalanche, toss back underneath that tier 2. If they get any more disables, Matumbaman's going to be in serious trouble. Pops a Hood of Defiance, but it can't really get away. There's just too much magic damage. Heat-seeking missile lands. Now GH run in, trying to hit that Echo Slam. Only hits it on 2. Victor on the 2. Matumbaman still alive somehow. Miracle's going to come in. Chalice beats him down though. Ame does Evel Flip with the Avalanche. It buys him more time. Avalanche's going to heal him up. And Miracle, he may just have to give up on this kill. He adds a Doppelganger. Instead, he's going to turn on to Chalice, who has no mana. Ame, Doppelganger goes out. And now he's trying to decide which one he's going to go for. Is it Ame or Chalice? Commits to Ame, does manage to get that kill. Miracle, lower, PA Chalice comes in, just swinging at it, will be able to get the kill. Chalice, no mana required to pick this one up. Kuro's up next. PSG.LGD have effectively wiped Liquid in 2 parts of the map.
Didn't have enough damage.
It was close, but eventually Matumbaman did die. Looks like we almost found some action as the 20-minute bounty rune spawned, but we're going to split it up 2 for 2 here.
Liquid smoked up.
Actually, 3 for 1 maybe. Does have Chalice here. They need to be able to hit him on top of the Doppelganger. They do manage to get a really good split Earth. The real one is on top of you, but they're a little bit confused. Ghoul Scepter goes off in a toss. Managed to finish him out. Now Matumbaman as well as Curl. They make sure Reaper side can be able to finish off at the Leshrac, but now Chalice needs some extra assistance, and that's why Ame, as well as FY, came in with the relocation. Got to be careful though. Mind Control the back line. He managed to get the Nightmare up on top of him. Blow up the Necrophos. Mind Control's going to be up next. So much heal coming out from him, but surrounded by 2 cores as well as X-Nova in the base. Surviving. anything. He may just be able to kill the bait. He does. Another toss up in the air, another rocket barrage. Mind Control is somehow still alive. They're gonna pop the shot. They have to give it up. Chalice, he wants the kill so badly, and he can't quite get it. He stumbled into Liquid side of the map. Another toss. It's still not enough. They can't kill Mind Control. And Chalice, he can't believe what he's seeing right now. He's gonna be kited around. Needs to be able to get into the trees. He does have a Blink Dagger up as well as a TP. One second. Blink away. Get out of there, Chalice. Get out. He had the blink, but he didn't go for it. He will die instead and give up the mega kill streak. Staying out the relocate, ready to go.
Farming up these Ancients, trying to get his BKB himself. Liquid. Their strength is in this top area as they might just find Miracle. He's farming up these neutrals.
Oh, this is a beauty.
Oh, he's finding the wrong one!
The real one! Chalice, he misses out on Miracle as well. The Shadow Blade away. And double with the opportunity. He's going to try and go for the kill on X-Nova. Waves him up with the illusion. Dodges the split earth and will be able to take him. Now Thomas going to be targeted by TI8. Managed to get the Echo Slam. The Chain Frost going up as well, but a Dual Scepter. And there's just not enough damage. Matamba Man tries to come in for the side. Chain Frost still bouncing around. It's still hitting them, but he can't get out the Reaper's side. He can't bring anybody down. Maybe Miracle can do it. He throws the illusions onto Chalice, taking away all of his mana, but he has to retreat. Mind Control as well. A stun, they don't have it. Only 3 die from the side of Liquid, but it is still another one team fight. 10 minutes.
They're gonna go for the smoke, connect to this bottom lane. They've got the Wisp Gyro combination that can always come over the top with the relocate. Nothing that'll stop them. They can take that fight right in front of that mid tower area. Maybe they can just go high ground as Miracle.
He's gonna go inside. Something sees a perfect opportunity, and Blessy gets blown up. X-Nova tries to buy him a little bit of time with the Nightmare. Now Chalice comes in. Control up on the Phantom Lancer. He's already dead with no buyback. X-Nova targeted by Mind Control. They do have the call down coming in to slow down Kuro. And Y needs to be able to get away. 2 more seconds till the relocate out. Barely managed to make it out. Same goes with Somnus. Just outruns Mind Control, who no longer has his BKB and is now exposed to Ame with Chalice jumping in with the Avalanche. Fisher hoping to be able to create some more space for Mind Control to be able to jump away. Baby, he's going to challenge him here. Hits the splitter. So much magic damage. A 4th kill for PSG.LGD. We're going to go for another 3-man smoke with the Wisp and Gyrocopter. A little bit separated, but this time around, they may run into Liquid. They're going to eat the rest of their team here soon. Ame, his smoke pops.
This is a long trek.
It's got to be a little bit careful not to be too far out of position. They're ready to go with the relocate out if necessary. Miracle's going to try and go for the kill. He missed out on the stun. The BKB activated before the Fisher hit. Now he turns and just immediately goes from Matamba with the backline. Chalice and to take out 2.
Everyone's getting wiped.
From the backline. Earthshaker sent it down with the call down on top of him. Top of it.
And the bottom relocate.
Relocate the bottom lane. Let's go, baby. PSG.LGD are going to force this out of Liquid. They're going to force the buyback. Managed to catch GH as well. Play it fast, play it clean, and PSG.LGD might just be able to win this game so fast.
They are playing for the win. The instant relocate to bottom. They didn't even hesitate. The Boots of Travel follow-up. They're going to take Rax 32 minutes in. 23K is the gold lead for them. They're immediately going to go into mid. The rest of the team connecting.
There are no tier 2s, so PSG.LGD can't just clean up mega creeps here. It all just depends on how quickly they can lay out the physical damage.
They're gonna get
Chalice coming in with the big swings. That's it. Liquid, they know it's too fast. They call it. Game 1 is all PSG.LGD.
Liquid got read like a book. Every single move they made was denied. Any trek they made into the jungle was scouted out. A very thorough victory.
PSG.LGD out of their own jungle. As they need a lot of neutral creeps to hit, basically. They've got both a Gyrocopter lineup as well as an Alchemist. They need the space. They're going to be able to hit some spirits onto Chalice, knowing it's here. The cooldown's going to come in. There's still a double damage onto Somnus, so Liquid have to be careful with this engagement. Try and go for the Rupture Toss combination with the Fisher, stopping him from being able to relocate out. That was a beautiful hit. Mind Control comes in a bit too late, fighting into a Blade Mail. He's going to try and finish off Somnus, but it just doesn't happen fast enough. The Echo Slam, GH bought back for all of that. Couldn't save Mind Control's life. GH and Kuro will try and kill FY, but it's not even close.
Kuro on the side of Liquid at all times. That doesn't want to participate in fights, that just wants to hit creeps.
Yeah.
Maybe this is how Liquid started.
Trying to sneak in the Roshan, but X-Nova, he's wise to these tricks, and he's going to be able to get the Arcane Curse onto 2. Kuro's already been ruptured up, does not have a TP, so he's just going to have to turn and fight as best he can, survive until the Beyond Godlike is picked up for Somnus. Homing missiles, gonna land on Chalice. They're gonna try and fight this one. Mind control pops in range, trying to take him out, but the Fisher comes in. He's actually stuck right there too. Well, they've almost blown up with the blade mail. Gyrocopter goes down. Mind control goes for X-Nova, but he's not even gonna be able to get that much. Echo Slam holds him in place. Mind control struggling to be able to fight any kills, but a toss comes in from Chalice to wipe him off the map. 4 dead. It's space for Miracle, but is it really worth it? So much gold, so much experience. 80% kill participation.
Radiant are scanning.
Boy is a beast right now. BKB for the Phantom Lancer.
And so spot Miracle. He's got to be careful here. He can't afford to die.
Miracle, he does have a TP, but there's F1 to be able to stop it if necessary. And sure enough, that's what happens.
And now they might threaten the high ground. As they're all gathered in this area, they want to force the buyback minimum. There's no big play ulti on the side of Liquid this time around as PSG.LGD, they're going to threaten the high ground here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Lith immediately going out, 30 seconds for the Alchemist. PSG.LGD. They know what it is. Oh, but the jump! The Echo Slam instant toss as well. Matamba Man almost falls, gets back. GH does manage to heal him out a decent amount, so they only take out the Wisp. Mind control tries to come in again. The blade mail is such a problem for him. The call down is going to come in. They have to slow down a lot of PSG.LGD. In fact, maybe might go down. Right's going to come out. They have so much pocket damage. He's saving. He survives off the kill. He heals, and it slaughters Liquid inside of their own base. GH, that's a dieback for him. It's only Miracle and Mind Control now. It looks like it's coming now. This will be Liquid's last stand in the upper bracket if they cannot hold on here, and it starts with a rupture. Matamba Man, again, has to be scared of Chalice, who may come in, forced into a BKB as the Lance comes out. This time, Chalice doesn't make the initiation. Matamba Man, he's still at half HP, a long jump in from FY. Mistimed a little bit, the BKB was still up. Mind control quickly gobbles him down. Ame charges forward, will be able to take on the Tombstone. It's going to be Somnus in the backline, who's threatened by Mind control. Ame so strong. Popped a little bit too far with Global Silence, instantly goes down. No opportunity for a relocate out. It isn't even up yet. And no buyback from Matamba Man. Jump forward, Somnus instantly disarmed. Mind control, no damage here today. Miracle's going to be chased away. GH is desperately trying to keep him alive right now, but there's too many heroes. 3 cores surrounding Miracle. He's already dead. He doesn't have buyback either. Kuro's going to fall. GH is dead. The captain's last standing. And Liquid call it. PSG.LGD will take Liquid down to lower bracket and move on.
That was an emphatic statement win, 2-0. They made it look easy every step of the way. Unbelievable how good this team is at team fighting.
Versus the Invoker. Sure, Topson is ahead because of all those rotations, but it just applies that pressure in the laning phase. As we did see Seb also change the build-up. Originally had that mech queued up, and now we'll be just going for the pipe on top of Vitality Booster.
Jarek's trying to pick up some farm. Does have Topson there. Goes to the Tornado. Onto 2. EMP's down as well. Jarek's trying to move into position to drop the combo. Gets the Echo Slam. Doesn't get the Fisher off. S4 still alive for now. He'll pop the Ghost Shroud. Fly left behind. Seb and Topson looking for S4. They find the vision for the Cold Snap. Spirit Vessel down onto S4 again as Topson grabs the double kill. But OG as well do lose 2 as Sumail in the river did find No Tail to the side of it. Broken still doing very well from second highest in the net worth and ahead of Sumail. Sumail, of course, on that TA, who was able to have that advantage in the mid lane matchup. But as we've seen from the fights, Topson, as the Invoker, has just been able to offer that a little bit more.
No Tail's prepared to go for a dive already in the base here.
Flight just go for the swap, getting Seb up onto the high ground. But Flight, he's actually just going to get right-clicked down here by the Eidolon army. As Seb claims the kill, Anna looks for the gust on to Crit, but Crit did get the roll off. He didn't manage to put the stone down though because of the silence, goes for the kickback. Anna with the double damage wants to fight. Jarek in with the Echo, has the control onto Arteezy as Arteezy gets taken out of that fight as soon as he turned up.
He just got the Blink Dagger as well, so it was completely unexpected. And she had no idea that was coming.
And now they're pushing up to the high ground. OG 21 minutes in, taking the tier 3 tower. Only 2 alive at the moment on EG. S4 silence, they're moving. Jarek jumps forward, has the control. S4's gone. Dead for 40 seconds. OG threatening the melee racks here on this bottom lane. And EG, they're not going to be able to do anything about this here. 21 minutes in, OG taking the full pretty much set of racks down bottom. We'll see if the Eidolons can finish up the range racks. And what's up, boys? And then bam! Jarex is in Echo Slam and he's out of it. He's got to sit the sidelines for 48 seconds. Was not prepared for that Blink Dagger on Jarex at all.
Courier snipe, No Tail wants it, but he... Flip comes out, he actually started attacking the tower, but...
Mid lane, Sumail. Top of Anna, Anna turns again. The Gust TP is going to work out once again. It's not this time. Arteezy's in with the damage.
These Gust plays though from Anna, just a split second, even the quick ones that have happened has saved his life on multiple occasions. I think
Look
3 or 4
at this
times.
40 seconds, no drought. EG, they see the chance. They're into the Roche pit. They can do it pretty fast themselves, as you said, with Sumail.
Jerax.
TA, they've got the bench. Can he look for the big plays here?
He's smoked up.
Oh, he is, and he's got the slam available. He's got his eyes on the pit. Can he time it perfectly? The Tornado coming in from the side, just managed to catch him. It's pretty low, they're moving into the pit. There's the black hole! Coming out onto the two of them, they've lost the bench! The Roshan still being focused by RTZ Jerax. RTZ still alive with the Shadow Blade. Seb finally gets taken out by Sumail, but Sumail's held in place by the ice wall. Jerax into the pit, there'll be the buyback from Fly. Sumail goes down, Thompson able to fight him with a cold snap. Jerax will tick down to the back to touch. Roshan still alive for now. The silence from Crit out onto Thompson. RTZ Doppelganger still alive, gets on top of the Invoker. Thompson falls back towards the pit. No-Tail's trying to find him, but the slam goes out for Roshan. They get the kill, but Crit gets the Aegis. Triple kill for Crit, and he's not done yet. Rolls forward, looks for Jerax. Jerax taken out as well. And OG, they're still fighting back. They'll find Crit. Spirit Vessel cold snap. He's down once. They'll look to set up for a second time. The ice wall's down, and he gets the quick gust. Thompson goes back in, and once again cold snaps out. He can't roll himself away. Crit will fall. As the buybacks from OG there enable them to sort of settle the deal after the Roshan gets taken down. Top of him.
That was insane.
Thompson with the wraparound onto S4 again. Ghost Shroud is there. Thompson quick with the Tornado, EMP combo. Someone needs to come across and help S4, as S4 just getting solo killed here by Thompson. Styling on him here with the Invoker plays. As now, looking to Fly. Fly just have to back up a Crit. Thompson goes forwards for now. Jerax jumps forward. The Fisher, the cold snap, the Spirit Vessel. He just does so much. Thompson finds the double kill. 11, 3, and 9 on his Invoker.
Always has that cold snap available. That talent.
It's under attack.
Such a good combo with that Spirit Vessel, in particular, like we said in the beginning, versus that Necrophos. S4 just doesn't have the itemization to remove it. Didn't go for Lotus Orb, didn't go for
Look at this stop. Crit straight in. They've got the slow, they've got the stun straight in on top of Anna. He's going to get forced to the sidestep. Can he keep this man alive, though? He doesn't have the black hole backup yet, but Anna with a big gust sending him back. Tornado! Thompson! He's in with the backup. The Meteor! Definitely Blood's coming down. Thompson with the saves! Gets both of them! Thompson Invoker doing it big time on the main stage at the Fisher from Jerax. It sets up for another. The cold snap Spirit Vessel. No-Tail, he comes in to join the party.
This man on his Invoker.
GG. Starting really to have their backs against the wall. Each of these fights, they have to get on top of Thompson. Can't let him get away with, you say, this sort of constant cold snaps to Sumail. They'll be coming out a little too far now. Jerax, there we have it. Finds the Fisher, the gust into the combo. There's the slam to hold him down.
60 seconds.
The patience from Sumail, not quite patient enough as he comes out alone. They were ready and waiting, OG, to make that play. And they get away with it. No buyback on Sumail.
How can EG slow this down? They don't have heroes with any deep push versus this lineup.
As a second set of racks, tier 3 is being threatened now. What can RTZ do as he turns up to this fight? It's been hard each and every time they get the swap back onto Anna this side. Bam! Anna's gone for 80. Perfect way to start the fight, but there's the black hole. The Sunstrike as well. Fly gets taken down. Jerax jumping in with the control onto S4. As the Boulder Smash for Crit comes out, magnetized as well, causing issues for No-Tail. No-Tail's taken out. The buyback straight away on S4's Crit, looking to chase for more. Gets on top of Seb. Seb goes with the TP out. The Fisher from Jerax will allow Seb the space to escape. Just so much for these pushes.
Yeah.
Now, 30 minutes in, they're really at this sweet point, OG, where that lineup sort of hits a bit of a peak. And they know it. They're already ready to amp up the pressure once again as they hover around the mid lane. EG cannot afford to go one by one outside of the base.
Yep, they see the top lane.
Sumail, he's going to even get jumped in this position straight away. Jerax with the combo. Sumail's gone without buyback. No-Tail goes for the Sprout. Crit quick for the pull to allow a Fly to get out of the Sprout. OG piping and crimsoning up. S4 looking towards No-Tail. Jerax priming himself on the side, ready to blink back in. In fact, they just got the damage onto S4. S4 gets swapped back. Jerax jumps in, looks for the Fisher, gets silenced. RTZ with the black hole! Seb, the Reaper's side cancels the black hole, but the combo from Thompson straight on top of RTZ takes him out. RTZ's dead for 80 seconds. S4, Crit and Fly getting pushed back to the base. And OG, they're going to go for another set of racks. Both cores down, no buyback on Sumail, no buyback on RTZ.
You can see how confident they are. They know they can clean this out. This is the last fight for EG. They jump forward.
Rolls in, but immediately the Gus. Jarek's in again with the control. The Fisher out between the two of them. They find the Spirit. They're going to find S4. They're going to find Fly as well. GG is called. And game one in a series where I think a lot of people would have expected to see something quite fantastic from EG. OG. They absolutely crushed it. 32 minutes in, 18k net worth. The Drow lineup, the Drow draft worked perfectly. The pressure on their back.
They can. However, a Drow Ranger and a Gyrocopter when you're underfarmed versus a Lycan can be very devastating for you. That Lycan just closes the gap on top of you. You have to have the backup of your teams at all occasions. Min,
see? You start the fight here with the cooldown. Charge forward as well from Crit. They get on top of Thompson. Thompson will get taken down, but against Sumail, he's trying to back away. Here pops the stick charges with the glaze for Notel. He gets the kill. Jump forward from Sebs. He shocks Crit, slows him down. Crit goes for the charge across, but that's going to be Crit going down too as Seb gets the extra kill here. More intelligent Notel, 18 intelligence and 9 minutes in.
He's part of 9 of their 10 kills on a silencer. Not something you see too often. He's the one reacting to the ganks.
Fly's not gonna die. Seb's just able to walk underneath the tower. Notel doesn't get in. Oh, he doesn't get in range for that one.
Wasn't quite in.
But let's see. S4. He's joining the boys now. He said, lads, what's going on the rest of the map? And they said, well, don't look at our net worth. It's all on S4 at the moment. Mr. Gustav Magnuson to do something big for EG.
They're looking for S4.
Oh, this is not the big play they needed.
The wraparound's coming from EG, but S4.
No. Oh, this is S4. He's just dead. Crit dives in. Fly's going to come forward, but the global silence comes out. Fly can't cancel the Icarus divers. He's back up to the high ground. Curse from Notel comes down to the 3 and Thompson. TPing out of it. Oh, hang on. They'll take him into the snowball. They want to keep this fight going. They get on top of Sumail. They'll take down the egg. They'll find the egg. They'll punch Crit up. Crit's going to fall.
They're all dead.
As well as a team wipe. Oh, my Lord. OG.
32 intelligence.
32 intelligence, 12 minutes in. A little bit of an early global.
Yeah, that's the second time. They also did that up top.
It works out up top at the end of the day where they got the melee rack, so it may work out again here mid as tier 3 tower is going to go down. Thompson finds it, moves in towards Fly as EG just getting forced back away from their barracks here. OG, they're on top of the rack, they'll charge forward, they'll look for the cooldown. Can they get the fight going? EG, but Seb's on top of Sumail. Seb will go down. Sumail does fall, but OG's pretty low. They've lost Thompson. They'll get the submarine out onto a second. Anna falls. They'll snowball forward onto S4, but OG, they've only got 3 left alive. Thompson's going straight for the TP out of the charge. Quick gets the kill. Notel down as well as Jerax. EG hold! And they had to pull it out there, EG. They absolutely did. They lose that fight, they lose that Rex. It is game over. They're going down to the lower bracket, but they pulled it off.
From Crit.
EG already ready to pounce and make another play. They look towards Seb. They've got the charge. Seb's already popped the enrage. They look with the Gus to kite him up. More TPs are coming in from OG. Can they kill Seb off in time? They can. No, the snowball saved Jerax. He's managed to save him for now, but Seb's very low. S4 slides across. Seb's still alive. The impetus. S4 gets the kill, but now he's in deep. The sunray from Fly healing him up. S4 trying to run himself away. Crit charges through. Gets 3 of them with the charge back. They got the silence on Anna. That's going to be added down to the Lycan. Jerax. Homing missile on top of him. EG. They find a third, and they pulled the game back to a point where the net worth is even.
It's halted after that mid-push.
As you said, this experience, 20,000 experience difference. Which was expected sort of at that sweet point when it was even. That was when OG were making that play with the push mid, and then it all sort of crumbled. Seb, middle lane, pops the BKB in the enrage, trying to bring down Crit, does find the bash, but the damage, it's too much. He gets kited up, gets taken down, Crit's able to walk it off, and now they've got their eyes on Notel. Crit coming in with the charge, they're diving deep underneath the tier 2 tower. Snowball for Jerax does hold back Arteezy, as Arteezy gets taken out. Notel's still alive here, maybe EG's dove a little too far this time, as he's getting surrounded. Crit trying to find Notel, but he can't quite do it. Notel survives. EG's just lost 2. The Supernova comes out on the high ground. Jerax has the snowball, keeping himself safe from the stun of the Supernova. Blink out as well. Jerax able to make the escape. S4 falls forward, trying to finish off Jerax, but he's inside the bubble. S4's inside the bubble as well. The shards are down, but S4, he's now in deep. He's getting bursted pretty low, but he has the heal on Fly Sunray.
Fly used the refresher shard just in case there to put that Sunray out. Not want to take any risks, since they lost a couple heroes there. But now Ana does have a haste.
He's there on the high ground. He's straight on top of Sumail. Seb coming in as well. The buyback comes out from Jerax, and response comes out from Crit. Ana's being charged. We'll see if anything can be set up with this buyback. Samel still incredibly low. He has got the Aegis. Baiting them up to the high ground. They'll pop the Aegis, but Crit ready to join. Straight in, on top of the Lycan. Can he finish Anna off? Zeb, he's trying his best to go at it here. They do find the egg, take down the Supernova, but the pure damage from these impetuses, is it enough? He's being silenced, S4, so limiting the right clicks, but they still find the kill on Zeb. Zeb down for 50. Thompson with the double dagon. Burst 1, looks to Crit. Buyback from Fly. Crit getting surrounded now by OG members. In comes Fly again with that buyback, but the stun from the snowball. Jax having to catch the Icarus dive. They have managed to find a double killer for Thompson. Thompson now going for the TP out, makes it away. S4 can't quite get the damage through in time. RTC does have vision on Jax from the high ground in the river with the gust. Again, they'll find another. So EG with the buybacks, able to sort of slow things back down.
Crit having that level 20 is actually pretty important in these team fights too. He can look to set up some multi-hero charges a lot easier with this. And also be able to address that split push that's been coming out.
Here we go, Crit. Found Thompson straight away on top, and then Thompson does get the E-Blade out. Global silence as well from No-Tail, trying to stop this attempt onto Thompson's life. Thompson using the Tempest double to send an E-Blade charge out onto him, but it's not going to save him. Thompson gets taken down. Anna gets caught up as well.
He's got no buyback.
They don't have buyback. 80 seconds without the Lycan or the Arc Warden, and EG, they're ready to look for more. Jax into the snowball with the homing missiles out. Crit charges in. Seb does jump forward, looking for the commit onto Samel. Samel gets forced to the side. Another bash comes out from Seb. Seb can't quite finish off the kill though. They're kiting Seb up. Seb's gonna go down. There's 4 dead on OG. Seb buys back, but Jax, Anna, Thompson, they cannot buy back into the game. Crit straight in on top of No-Tail. No-Tail buys back. They do now have a buyback available on Seb. As OG are able to get 3 back in to try and form some sort of a defense, but EG take the mid-set of Rags.
They're getting healed up by Fly. They're looking to keep going.
For more kills. They get the gust down onto Jax. Jump forward from Samel with the rocket barrage. Finds Jax. Jax now down for 80. They're straight down the middle lane. Can they do this here, EG? They've got 25 seconds before Anna's back in the game. They're onto the tier 4 towers. No-Tail trying to lead forward with the Glaze to push them back, but Crit charges in, keeping No-Tail ahead back away from the team. EG, they're onto a second tier 4. Seb trying to commit onto Fly, but there's the strike. Crit with the bash is the control. He does get bashed to return, but Seb gets taken down. The engine exposed. EG looking to close the game up. The GG is called. And EG drawing this series to a game 3 after what has to be one of the roughest openings, the roughest.
Not. They have so many wards focused on that top side as well. They'll to see if any movements do come in.
S4 looking towards Thompson here.
Oh, Thompson
slowed down. The impetus coming in. He does get tethered up. Jax takes him to the side. The Stampede as well from Seb. They'll be able to get themselves apart, but Samel in straight away. Finds and finishes off the kill. Samel, and he's not quite done yet. He's ready to run back in with the haste. They've got vision on Jax. Jax gets popped as well. Samel, you can tell he's not done. He's seeing if he can find more. Seb tries to go with a who stop. Magic missile from Crit will stop the stun. Samel jumps in. Avalanche toss. Free throw. He gets Anna. Can he get Seb as well? They've got the impetus from S4 coming on to Seb. Seb trying to hide in the trees, but Samel and S4, they're hunting. They're finding Samel with the triple kill. Samel's tiny.
10-0 and 2, the last pick of the game.
Oh, rush.
The most ideal ways to do it.
They've got S4 able to tank it up with the Untouchable. Not necessarily going to be the quickest, but it's a pretty safe one to take.
Yeah, Untouchable plus Fire Spirits.
Yeah.
That rush is, look at this backswing.
It's pretty slow, eh?
Yep.
What's that? He's in! The 4-man who's stop. Can they do it? The ball's coming out for Jax. S4 Crit. They're getting low. They've lost 2 EG. S4 trying to run away, but he can't escape. The buyback's going to come up straight away here from Crit. Samel, RTC's still alive for now. Anna getting tossed up, tossed back. Samel, he's going to stay alive for Seb. Back in with a who's stop. Samel managed to pick up an ultra kill before he went down. But all that sped up incredibly fast there around the pit. And as he can before he ends up going down.
Even with that double hit from the Echo Saber. Yeah, look at that. He's feeling himself. Nice little punch back though. Seb, like we were talking about, how important that Blink Dagger reveal is going to be. As EG there, still focusing around that Roche pit, really wanting to get it. RTZ still very underfarmed for his team, just the phase drum.
can't leave this Russian to half health, and Samael!
Thompson's is dead.
He just finds the Zeus, Seb's in with the two-man Hussop. They've got the Supernova at the sideline as well here. Can they take it down in time? No, OG's got to back away from the Supernova. Seb trying to TP out, will be able to escape, but OG lose 2. Samael again, double kill. 16, 1 and 2, and Crit,
he's gone
magic missile. He's able to find Anna. Anna was trying to heal some monk as Samael comes in for the triple kill.
17, 1 and 2.
17, 1 and 2.
19 of the 21 kills.
Oh, give him another one. Samael, another ultra kill. Back-to-back ultra kills for Samael.
They're going to head their way right over there. Arteezy is very far from this, though. He's all the way up top.
Samael seeing Seb on the front. Samael wants to try and find the squishies on the back, and he's straight in with the combo. Looks towards No-Tail. No-Tail's going to get taken down by the impetus. They'll pop down the Nimbus. Thompson trying to fight back for the side. Is able to zap down S4. They get the kill onto the Enchantress. Crit now being looked towards as well with a Hawk from Anna chasing down this Vengeful Spirit. They'll find another Samael very low at the moment. That pipe keeping him alive, but Seb in with a finisher, able to take the Aegis out of his hand. Seb getting the kill once. Arteezy with the BKB looking towards Seb. Samael with that second life jumps back in on top, and Seb gets revenge.
Ooh, that almost looked, starting to look scary a bit there for EG as the Centaur Aghanims comes out. Samael jumps forward, the combo doesn't do as much damage as he initially expects it to.
Of Samael, as he could have had that last hit onto the melee racks, but he decided to blink back and go for the kill on the Bane instead. We'll see if EG nonetheless are able to get those racks taken down sooner than later, as they do keep themselves over this half of the map. The scan comes out from OG. They know that EG's up there on the high ground. They'll see the courier as well passing across. Can OG fight this though? Arteezy with the high ground, pops the BKB. Stampede's going to be popped out, giving a bit of damage reduction for the side of OG, but No-Tail, is it really enough to keep him alive? Doesn't look like it. As Fly comes out with the sun, they lose No-Tail. They jump forward and find Seb as well. S4 with the impetus is too much damage. Now OG, they're down No-Tail, they're down Seb without buyback. Seb down for a full minute.
And they use the Haunt in that fight. They're probably the most important tool for them to take any real type of team fight versus EG.
And now Thompson, can he really push it? He's taken down bottom. They're going for a bit of split push here. They've lost the mid racks, so obviously the damage from Samael, it's going to cut through these racks. They can't really afford to try and go for any sort of a base race. They're coming back in towards the base, but there's not going to be much of it left as EG, they take the full set middle, and they take the full set top.
Crit's looking for a play too, looking for the swap.
Anna, Manta tries to dodge it off, does manage to back off. Arteezy actually gets tossed in by Samael there. Oh! Uh-oh.
Oops. Going for that butterfly next so we can get a little bit more damage. 2 for his team.
Look at this still. It loves the Spectre.
It really does. DD Rune spawns top. Look, they're looking for on here.
Thunderghost Rap's going to give it the vision. He knows that they're coming, but maybe it's a bit too late. He's got a homing missile upon him. Stampy's going to be used. They look for the jump, but they're able to burst down Fly. Fly's gone out of the fight. Seb looking towards S4. S4 pops the BKB. OG now backing up. Seb on the front lines, tanking it all, but the damage from Samael will be enough. Big Crit comes in with a tree throw as Samael gets himself the double kill, finding Seb. It's Jerax, Thompson, and Anna back up to the base, back up to the high ground. Roshan not quite spawning yet.
Got the DD Arteezy does right now. BKB's on cooldown. Anna's gonna walk into him here. The Manta dodge.
Buyback's gonna come out from Seb. They feel like they can maybe try and take this fight, but Samael's in with the combo. The damage is too much. Anna just getting critted down. They've lost Jerax. Anna trying to run himself away from the burns too much. Seb jumps in. The buyback, the Hawk from Anna. He comes into play. Can he turn this one around? Seb falling low, taken down with a homing missile. They'll get Arteezy. Can they get anything more? They're able to find Tiny. They're able to find Fly. The buyback horse from Anna. Absolutely doing it. The buyback's there from OG. No hesitation as now Arteezy, he buys back. There's 4 dead on EG. 3 of them don't have buyback.
They're gonna be able to clean up this range racks, but thankful for EG for them that they have those. They can't. The tier 2s are still up. OG, they're all gonna gather up on a high ground.
That's the Aegis gone. EG, can they jump Samael?
Jerax actually used the relocate to just grab some bounties.
Samael's leading in. They do see Thompson here. Thompson's
Samael.
the Nimbus straight out. The Haunt as well. Everything being popped. They want to fight this. Crit tries to go for the swap, but Crit gets taken down straight away. They'll go for the Supernova on the high ground. S4 and Samael looking towards Thompson. Have they got the damage to bring him down? The Axe Stampede coming through. Not enough to save Thompson. Thompson's dead. Buys back. Immediately back in the fight, Ana.
Arteezy's just being chased by Ana. He can't run away.
Arteezy can't get himself out of this. He's dead for 100 seconds. S4, TP's back to base. Blind Sumail, will they get out? No, does he find him? Does he find him? He does. Sumail gets back.
50 minutes pretty much has claimed the...
See in the middle lane. OG ready to pounce. Zeb gets the stun, the double force though, creating the space for S4 to get back. They try for an avalanche, doesn't connect. Nimbus get thrown down on top of Arteezy. Arteezy the side trying to take the Nimbus. Thunder God's Wrath used by Thompson. They'll pop the horn. Arteezy just have to pop the BKB run away. Crit gets surrounded. Crit gets taken down. They'll go for the Supernova. OG looking towards the sun. Can they take it down in time? They can. They get the Supernova. Sumail going in with the BKB. Looking towards Zeb. Brings down Zeb, but Ana still alive. Cuts down Sumail. Double kill for Ana. S4 trying to run himself away from Jax. It's blocked, but Jax with the right clicks gets the kill. 4 dead on EG. Sumail has to buy back. The rest of them do have buybacks available as well. But OG, they'll lose 2, but they've got the big boys still alive. Ana and Thompson pushing on the tree throw, not enough to kill off Jerax.
These two are still just full health, full mana. Thompson is pretty much full.
There's another buyback from Crit, and there's another buyback from Zeb, ready to go in the mid lane. Sumail getting stunned up by the Nimbus. Ana moving in. Sumail getting forced back. They've got to keep him alive. Arteezy dies. Buys back as well. 4 buybacks, including Sumail. It's a full team buyback in from EG. S4 jumped on. Zeb with the double edge. S4 bursted down by the Nimbus. They lose S4. He's down without buyback. OG into the middle lane, onto the high ground, and taking a tier 3 tower. The fortification gets popped. EG, can they hold with just the 4 of them as OG? They found the tower.
They can't get to the back lines. They can't go through Ana. They can't kill this Zeus. They can't kill this Io.
As that is going to be another set of racks at the least for OG as they find the melee racks mid. Sumail. Couldn't he get any sort of jump in the homing missile? Connects onto Ana. Throw the tree out, but that is the full set of racks got mid. They're moving straight towards the top lane. OG ready to hunt for those megas. There's the swap. They get the swap on Ana. They get the silver edge. Can they burst him in time? No, the Axe Stampede. The damage reduction keeping Ana safe. The Sunray potential damage doing a fair bit. Ana trying to walk his way out of the base. They've got the toss. They kill him. They get Ana down for 2 minutes. Jarek's still alive with about 2 HP at the moment, able to tether himself up to the high ground. He'll live.
As we see this replay coming through, the Sunray damage really coming through onto Ana, and then Sumail committing forward with those several tosses.
Yeah, but as we say, if Crit didn't give his life there to make that swap play, this game pretty much will have been over in favor of OG.
Yeah. See, they're still feeling confident.
Absolutely. The momentum on a rise here for OG in this game 3. No Tail gets found out though. Swap from Crit.
Has to buy back right away. They don't want to have Ana buy back.
20 seconds until Ana's back in. When he's going to have that horn.
They're looking for the Roche.
They can get Roche before Ana. They've got 10 seconds to do it. The base in a little bit of trouble.
They have to commit forward.
They've got to
this
take
Roche
4
is so important.
3, 2. They've got to have it. They've got the Aegis on Arteezy. And it looks like OG don't want to fight straight away into it. They're popping the Axe Stampede. Now they look to jump forward. Zeb does get punched straight away. Post the refresh. He gets the second Stampede off. They've got the control on Arteezy. Arteezy taken down once. They get the Aegis out of the Supernova. Successful though from Fly. Stunning up Ana, but do they have the damage to actually kill him? Sumail looking towards Ana, but Ana pops the Manta. They look to Sumail. Sumail taken down for 2 minutes. Arteezy trying to back off. There's going to be the buyback for Jerax. They get the Nimbus out onto Fly. Jumped on by Zeb. The Who Stomp takes him out. 2 dead on EG.
The base of EG also, the creeps.
They don't have buyback. Fly and Sumail are dead for 2 minutes pretty much. OG going straight down the middle lane. As only S4, Arteezy and Crit are left standing.
And they're coming at Jerax as well. Coming forward.
He's got a rapier, but it's almost certainly
they're going for the base.
OG looking to close things up. They're onto the Ancient. They're beating it down at a pace that EG can't compare until she is called. OG win the series 2-1 against Evil Geniuses, knocking EG down to the lower bracket. OG will move 1 step closer to the Aegis.